Hi guys, it's Jay again from My Abba's Wind. I am back to do your November 2020 Love Tarot pop-up reading for the sign of Sagittarius. I hope all has been well. If this is the first time you're watching my video, I'm a priestess in the Afro-Cuban tradition, so I'll be interpreting the cards from an Afro-Cuban spiritualist perspective at times. These are cards that I've created based on love songs for the last 40 or 50 years. If you like what I'm doing, please like the video, definitely share, and certainly subscribe. And if you'd like to book a private reading, you can email me at ayabaswind, WYND 999@gmail.com. The cards have been prayed over. I've dedicated light to your spirit guides, your ancestors, your guardian angels, so that they can inform the reading. And we're going to get started. If you want to skip the shuffle, you can move to minute like 3 or 4. Usually 4 minutes in, I start the reading, and the reading starts to turn up midway. So you don't want to miss any part of the video at all. Okay, so I'm going to get started. Just give me a couple seconds. Someone is really deeply in love with you, Sagittarius. Okay? And you are on their mind. Wow. Okay. For those people who watch traditional tarot, the energy of the Judgment card came up. We got our first time checkpoint, okay? That's going to be significant here. There's going to be news coming in. Okay. Okay, we have another time checkpoint. And we have an amazing card that just popped out. Okay. Okay, so let's rock with these cards that we have here. I just want to make sure no cards flipped. Great. All right. Okay, Sages. Someone is booed up right now. Someone is booed up. So when I refer to your love story, I'm referring to you and your special person, aka your soulmate, or your divine masculine, divine feminine, however you want to label it. Then there's karmics. There's karmics that you deal with. There's a karmic that you deal with, and there's a karmic that your special person deals with. Because more than likely, if you're watching this reading, you're not in union with your special person, or if you are, there's difficulty, there's struggles there, okay? And so you guys may, if you are in union with your special person, but it's difficult, it could be that you guys have to split in order to go with a karmic to learn your lessons and then eventually come back to one another. Now, some people, they marry their karmics. They marry their karmics thinking, well, this is my special person. And then later in the relationship, they realize, yeah, not so much. Okay, so Sometimes you marry a karmic, you're married to a karmic, you have kids with the karmic, you have a whole entire life set up with the karmic. But that person is not your special person. So once you learn your lessons with your karmic, you then leave the karmic and then move into union with your special person. Now, hopefully your special person is at that point as well, where they've learned their karmic lessons as well. And so you guys can go into a harmonious union with one another. But sometimes that does not happen. Why? Because people's egos get in the way, right? And then sometimes there's spell work, there's witchcraft, there's curses, whatever, that's put on the relationship. And, you know, sometimes people say, well, I don't believe in that. That's ridiculous. It is true, and it does happen, okay? And if you guys are not, you know, if you're not savvy enough or spiritually aware or keen enough, if your third eye is not open, you're not going to see it. You're not even going to, you know, you're not even going to know that it's happening. But if your relationships are not working, things are crashing down, you're getting in accidents, in multiple accidents in 1 year, you're getting injured, broken bones, all kinds of drama, kids are bouncing off the wall, your money is funny, you lost your place, you're depressed, you can't get out of bed, you're seeing spirits and dark shadows and all kinds of drama, the relationship can never, be happy or come to fruition, you can never get into a relationship with someone. These are all signs that someone has done work, okay? And you got to take steps to remedy it. I'm booed up with someone right now, LMA. So somebody's hooked up with someone in this love story. You could be with your karmic, your special person could be with their karmic. Now, more than likely, you know who your special person is, but sometimes people don't know who their special person is. But Spirit is saying someone's booed up right now, all right? And that's why you're not in union with your special person at this point. But love you for life, Jodeci. So the love is real. The love is real. The love is strong. Whether you guys are together or not, it is true love. It is a deep, profound love that exists between you and this person. Okay. And so, Spirit wants you to know that. Now, as to whether you guys are getting along or not, that's a different story. But Spirit is saying that this love, it lasts an eternity. Okay. And I'm thinking about you, Frank Ocean. I love this song. Okay, so this person is on your mind. You're on this person's mind all the time. And just keep in mind these energies, the energies that pop up, the cards that pop up can be interchanged. So this could be you thinking this way about your special person, or your special person thinking this about you. Okay, but nevertheless, it's like obsessing about this person. Okay, and so Spirit is just making note of that. All right, but karma is coming for those who violated the relationship. It's funny because Leo got this as well. So there is this air of karma coming back around, at least for the people who were dealing with fire signs. I can't speak on the other signs because I'm not doing the other signs today. I'm just doing fire. Okay, but for the fire signs, it seems like with the Leos and the Sagittarius at least, that karma is coming back around to those people who put out, negative energy. Okay, and karma is cause and effect. So if you put ill shit out there, you're gonna get it back. If you're, treating people, in a blessed way, a loving way, then you're going to get that back. Eventually you'll get it back. Okay. And so Spirit is saying, like, you may start to see their tower fall if they violated you. Okay. They could be getting in car accidents, broken bones, their shit could be like turned upside down. All right. So that is in the air. That is in the atmosphere. And then also keep in mind that these energies can take place over the next several days, several weeks, or several months. Like the energy can last that long. And then 2, it could have taken place in the recent past, in the future now, in the present now, or in the near future. All right. Several days. Okay. So several days is significant here. Several days brings us to, where are we? We're on Wednesday, Veterans Day right now. So several days takes us to the beginning of next week, sometime next week, like either over the weekend, the end of the weekend or into next week, there's something significant going to happen. Maybe you're going to hear something about someone catching karma. Maybe this is you. You could be catching karma for stuff you've done. I'm not judging you, but Spirit is announcing that karma's coming back around and someone's going to get either a slap on the wrist if you've been good, or a punch in the chest if you haven't been so good, okay? And so, if you violate a relationship or whatever, you should definitely be praying, saying mantras, asking for forgiveness, and doing these things just, to get yourself right, okay? But I want to dominate you, okay? So yes, Sagittarius are fire signs. They can be very domineering. I have Sagittarius friends. I'm also a fire sign, so I know the whole domination piece. Someone could want to dominate someone in the bedroom. Someone likes to be the boss. They like to, be the lead and all of the, stuff in the bedroom. Okay, that's one possibility. The other part is that, someone is very dominant, like they have a domineering personality. They want to control things in the bedroom and outside of the bedroom, okay? So someone wants to dominate every aspect of you. But then there's the domination that has to do with the magician energy. So if you watch traditional tarot readings, the magician has to do with a manipulation of energy, okay, to dominate a situation. All right. And so this could be, and I haven't seen any spell work, black magic, curses, spells, anything like that. But, this could be, one aspect of this could be that someone wants to control you or wants to control your situations or your life circumstances through spell work, curses, that kind of thing. But we'll see how it plays out. All right. But unexpected news is coming. So you're going to hear maybe news of a pregnancy, news of a baby, news of a marriage, news of a breakup, maybe a car accident, maybe someone crossing over. There's going to be unexpected news coming in. Maybe you're going to be receiving money. Something like that is going to be coming in. So Spirit is preparing you for this. So it's very, very important for you to go into prayer, go into meditation. You can go to my playlist and look at my mantras for love, mantras for protection. There's mantras to get rid of your negative thinking, mantras to align your chakras, all of these things. And they're all very easy to pronounce. And you say 8 to 10 minutes in the morning, 8 to 10 minutes at night, or whenever part of the day. And, it's really good. So that will help to get you in the mood. Okay. And then unexpected news. So you have the unexpected news coming in. Then you have a passionate text or a message comes in. So this is almost like the Page of Cups. Someone's going to be carrying a message. It could be like a DM. Someone could actually be coming to tell you something about someone is interested in you. It could also be like the Eight of Wands, okay? Like there's something coming in that's going to be fast. It's going to strike, okay? And, you just got to be ready. You have this passionate text coming in. You have unexpected news coming in. I don't know if these messages are one and the same or they're going to be hitting at different times, okay? But a long distance or foreign lover is on the scene. So you may get this passionate text from someone who is from another country, another culture, another racial background, or someone who lives in another town, another city, someone that does not live close to you, okay? There is a long distance lover or foreign lover that figures prominently here in this love story, and so you could know this person or you might not know this person. This could be a new person coming in for you. And so Spirit is announcing them in this love story, okay? But someone is in hermit mode right now. Someone is, thinking in contemplation, strategizing, not really feeling very social. Like this could be you. You may not feel very festive. And I know Sagittarians, they love to be festive. They love to be out and about. They love to be on the scene. But it could be that you're not really feeling that. You're not really feeling compelled or motivated or inspired to be out and about, okay? And that's perfectly fine, but Spirit is acknowledging this, okay? So several weeks is popping up here. Several weeks brings us into, we're halfway into November. And then we have December. So I would say by like the end of December into January, something significant is going to happen. Okay. I don't know if you're going to come out of hermit mode, you're going to go into hermit mode, or in the next several weeks, you're going to hear about this shocking news, or you're going to get this passionate text, or you can meet this long distance foreign lover. Okay. Which, when you think about it, it's kind of exciting. Like if you don't know who this person is, that is really something great to look forward to. Okay. And okay, I get it now. This is a great card. So several weeks, remember I said like December-ish into January, guys, the soulmate is coming. Soulmate is coming. Okay. So it could be around this holiday season into the new year 2021 that you're going to meet your special someone. And I know for some of you, it has been a long road. For some of you, it has been a long, arduous road. It's like, when am I going to meet this special person? I'm tired of being in these relationships that go nowhere. Yes, you can have physical passion, but where is the love? Where is someone to build with? As opposed to like, hit it and quit it, and then you don't see them until you get the next booty call. Okay. So, Spirit is saying that your soulmate is coming. And so you should prepare for what's to come. And so, get in your prayer, your meditation, start working on yourself. Okay. And Spirit is saying, if I ain't got you, I'm nothing. All right, Alicia Keys. So, this is going to be the love of a lifetime. Okay. It's like, you are going to be significant in this person's life, and this person's going to be significant in your life. Okay. And it's really like, you're going to, I don't want to say, it's going to be two hearts that beat as one, that kind of energy. Okay. And you're going to fulfill each other. Okay. You really should be, happy in your own right, but like the love and the fulfillment and the pleasure that you get from this person that's going to be coming is going to be, unmatched. Okay. It's going to be totally and completely unmatched. All right. Someone who is financially stable is coming. All right. So that means someone with money, someone moneyed is going to be coming into the picture. It could be this soulmate that has, a little money here and there. Okay. But someone who's definitely secure and stable, their credit is all right. They know how to manage their money. You know what I'm saying? And so they're not all over the place. Okay. Keep it smoking. This fire needs to continue. The passion, Tamia. Okay. So the passion is going to be insane. If you haven't heard that song, Tamia's song, Keep It Smoking, you must listen to it. It just makes you feel so good. It makes you feel so hopeful and inspired and like excited about the passion that's to come for you. Okay. And so you need to, be listening to that kind of music that's going to inspire you. Don't listen to love songs that are going to pull you down. This is what Spirit is telling me. Like, listen to music that's going to like inspire you, like make you feel sexy, make you feel, passionate, romantic. You know what I'm saying? Like those kinds of things. Don't listen to music that's going to pull you down. All right. And you got that magic that no one else has, India.Arie. All right. So if you've not seen that video is amazing too. So India is like basically singing about like, no one can match you. You are the ultimate. You are the ultimate lover. You are the ultimate friend. Like you just do for me what no one else can do. Okay. And so this is what India.Arie is singing about. You have to listen to that song. Okay. It's amazing. But, on the other hand, it is talking about magic. All right. So we did get like kind of, Spirit kind of alluding to there could be some undercurrent of spell work in this love story here, because you got the card, I want to dominate you, and then you got that magic. We haven't gotten that card yet, and you guys know I hate those cards. I put them in the deck for a reason because it does exist, but I hate when those cards come out. So let's see what happens. We'll see what Spirit has to say. Okay, Six of Cups. You guys who watch traditional tarot, you know what that means. I know there was a card that flipped. Yep. There you go. Wow, double confirmation again. Wow. Hold on just a second. Watch your past coming back. Watch your past coming back, okay? Spirit is warning you about this person from the past, okay? They could possibly bring drama with them. You know, and I know, like, you know, there's lots of people in the past. Let me see if there's any cards. Yeah, I know, you know, you could have multiple lovers, okay, from the past. Oh, wow. Okay. What's this? Wow, you got a gift. There is an energy of like the Nine of Swords popping up, which if you watch traditional tarot, Nine of Swords talks about like problems sleeping, worrying, nightmare card. There's too many cards, okay? We got a time checkpoint again. So, you know, you guys should definitely try and, you know, with the problem sleeping, if you're having, hold on. If you're having problems sleeping, you should definitely, wow. Okay. You should definitely be sleeping in white sheets, wearing white to bed, sleeping with a nightlight on, okay, these things, because there's something going on psychically, mentally, spiritually, okay? Okay, so we're gonna leave it at that because you know, my readings go a little long. Okay, so yeah, there's something spiritually going on with you guys. There's an undercurrent of something that that could be potentially a bit dark, okay? So there is heartbreak, you know, Three of Swords energy, heartbreak. Okay, we're not going to focus on that. You know, yes, clearly if you're watching this video, there was some kind of heartbreak somewhere along the line for you, okay? We're not going to focus on that. Spirit is just acknowledging that. Maybe that's the reason why you're in kind of hermit mode right now. But a love from the past returns. Maybe it is a lover from the past that caused the heartbreak. Maybe this is what Spirit is saying. Okay, and so, you know, you definitely got to be cautious with this particular person, because if this person is taking you on an emotional roller coaster, a ride, okay, a ride of emotions, and is like, you know, preventing you from healing, preventing you from moving on, yes, it is going to be a problem, and you have to take the steps to remedy the situation. Okay, karmic issue is coming back to haunt someone. This is the second karma card. Okay, guys? So karma is going to come back around and whip someone's ass. Okay, I don't know how else to say it. Okay, maybe it's the lover from the past that's going to receive the karma. You may hear that someone could get very sick. You may hear that someone gets in an accident. You may hear someone, you know, possibly passes away, and it could be shocking to you. Okay, someone is going to catch the karma. All right. There is a gypsy spirit guide that wants attention. Okay, so yes, this is a love reading, but you know, the spirits are informing this reading right now. And within your spiritual cord, Spirit is saying that there is a diviner that you have that runs in your bloodline, or a diviner that's in your spiritual cord, your spiritual entourage, okay? You walk with a whole entourage of spirits that you just can't see. You may feel them at times, okay? Maybe if you have children, your children may see them at times. But Spirit is saying that one of those spirits in your spiritual entourage wants attention. They're like, hello, I'm here. Okay, so, this particular spirit guide, if you want to acknowledge it and follow through with it, because this spirit guide wants to help you, you can dedicate a red candle to this spirit guide. Okay, you could put a red candle. I'm seeing red roses, a bouquet of red roses in a vase with them, and then also you can put down some tarot cards or oracle cards, right? And so if you want to connect with the spirit, you may not know the first thing about tarot cards. Okay, but get a set of cards that you like, either tarot cards or oracle cards, something that you connect with. And then I just want you to sit with the cards in your hand, with the glass that you've dedicated to this spirit guide, with the roses that you've dedicated to the spirit guide, and peace and quiet. And you're just going to take the cards and you're going to shuffle these cards in the hand, okay? And you're going to shuffle them. And, in your meditation, you're going to see that the cards start flipping out, okay? And this is you connecting with your spirit. And the spirit is going to actually be communicating with you as you're doing this. Okay, so this is absolutely amazing. Okay, because the spirit is going to actually give you messages, okay, as the cards flip out, because the spirit is going to be selecting the cards. So spirit is saying that, if you want to connect, this is something that you can do to connect. Okay, because the spirit very much wants to speak with you. And they want attention, and maybe they can open up the doors for you in areas of love. Okay, but there's secrets and lies. There's secrets and lies in this love story. People are not being honest with one another, and they're not being forthcoming. So, spirit is acknowledging that, and maybe the secrets and lies are having someone up worried in bed. Like I told you, it's the nightmare card, the Nine of Swords. Someone is up worried in bed. It's the stress that something is not feeling right. You could be dealing with strife, with challenges, okay, which could be as a result of maybe someone doing some spiritual work against you. Okay, people got a lot of time on their hands. Okay, and instead of like tending to their own garden and their own shit, they always want to focus on someone else's stuff. Okay, and people will do things because of their insecurities and their feeling inadequate. Okay, I mean, it's human nature, right? But spirit is saying what you leave, don't come back for. All right, and this is talking about exes. I mean, in general, it's talking about exes, but what spirit is saying is like, if there is a particular ex that has a lot of drama around them, spirit is warning you, this ex that comes back into your energy can have a crazy person that's right next to them that could stalk you, that can make your life miserable, that can throw spell work, curses, brujeria, witchcraft on you unnecessarily. That's a possibility. They could possibly try and, in the worst case scenario, kill you. Okay, because I don't know if you've ever seen that movie Fatal Attraction. If you haven't, you need to see it. Okay, that's a possibility. And then the other scenario is, what's the other scenario? Oh yeah, and then possibly the person that comes back can bring back an STD. A lot of people don't necessarily know that they're walking around with STDs. Okay, STDs don't present on people's face most of the time. So spirit is trying to protect you from these things. All right, now several months brings us to, what did I say? Several months brings us to the end of May, the end of spring into summer. Something significant is going to happen. Maybe it's going to be this ex that tries to come back in the late spring or early summer. Or there could be a proposal in the late spring, early summer. Or someone could be catching news of something significant happening in the late spring, early summer. Okay, but that May, June, that what do you call it? The transition between the seasons, spring into summer, there's going to be something significant that happens. Okay, And a message of love is coming soon. Okay, this is almost like the Page of Cups. There's going to be someone that brings a message of love. It could come through a DM. It could come through a text message. It can come through someone else carrying it to someone. Okay, so Spirit is saying there's going to be a message of love. A message of love. As I was telling you this, the Eight of Cups popped up. I don't know if someone is going to be walking away from a situation and coming towards you. This is what, Spirit is showing me. Okay. Yeah, the Eight of Cups. Okay. So someone is going to be walking away from something and coming towards you. All right. But the relationship is over. The relationship is over. So, remember when I said, like, you date people to pass the time. You want the company, for sex purposes, whatever it is. Your special person could be with someone for the same thing, right? And so one of these karmic relationships could be ending and kind of moving you guys towards one another, towards a union with each other. Okay. And a gift is on the way. So maybe this gift is the soulmate coming. Maybe the gift is the relationship that's coming to you. Okay. Sometimes Sages have a challenge in committing to relationships. Okay. There are challenges there. I'm not saying every Sag, but for some Sages, it can be a challenge. And so maybe the gift that's coming is a gift of a relationship. The gift could also be a baby, a pregnancy announcement. The gift could be a wedding or an engagement, something like that. But just keep in mind, something is coming soon. All right. Worry and anxiety again, guys. Okay. So what I'm going to suggest, is taking the white bath that I have. So the white bath is like you take a large mixing bowl, you put lukewarm to tepid water in. You can put cow's milk in, goat's milk, or coconut milk in there. And you can take some cocoa butter and shave some cocoa butter into the water. It's a white bath, right? You can put some Florida water in, just maybe a few drops, because Florida water can cause irritation. Or you can put white rum in the bath, and then you can take some white flower petals and sprinkle it in the bath. You can get flower petals from like white carnations or daisies or palms. All right. And if you don't have flat white flowers, then that's okay. Just make the white bath how you have it. Okay. You're going to stir. Also put cascarilla. Cascarilla, in my tradition, it's a powdered eggshell. It's very sacred. It acts as a magnet to draw negative energy off of you, to pull it off of you, to cleanse you. But it also gives you clarity, strengthens your spiritual eye, and it's really good to give you illumination and for cleansing. Okay, so the white bath, you're going to stir with your left hand. You can light a white candle. You're closing your eyes and you're praying for clarity, for strength, to cleanse you of any negative energy, to break any spells or curses worked against you, to open all the roads in the past to your success, happiness, and well-being. You're praying for all the good things. Pray for what you want. Do not pray for what you don't want. Don't put your energy in praying for what you don't want, okay? You're going to put that where? Back there, okay? You're not going to do that. Once you finish praying for what you want, you're going to wash with soap and water, rinse off, and you're going to dump this over your head. You're going to air dry, dress in white, sleep in white. You can do this for several days and see how you feel. You can do this whenever you're feeling down and out, okay? The effects, you will see the effects gradually. But remember, the prayer is what is important. The prayer that you put in, okay? Your ashe, your ability to manifest things through your words is very powerful, okay? We're all magicians in our own right. We can create things, okay? And we can also destroy. But we want to create now. We want to create peace and happiness and success, right? So summertime. Summer, something significant. Like I said, the end of spring, summertime, it's going to bring something. Now, it could be that in the summertime, that there could be a tower moment. all right? Late spring into summer. That's a possibility because right after the summer card, we got the storm and revolution. Okay, so this is the equivalent of the Tower card in Classic Tarot. Okay, so something is going to go down. I don't know what, but you guys got to be prepared. You got to be taking your baths, your spiritual baths regularly, going into prayer to whoever you believe in, whether it's Buddha, Jehovah, Allah, Olofi, Papa Dieu, whoever it is you believe in, okay? Go into prayer, go into meditation, check out my mantras on my playlist, okay? Do mantras for protection, mantras for love, mantras to change your negative thinking into, positive thinking, all these things, mantras to get you up out of depression. There's mantras for everything, and it's medicine for your spirit, okay? So please start to work on those things because Spirit is saying that there's a Tower moment coming. There's a storm, a revolution, okay? And with revolution is change, and change can be uncomfortable, okay? Spiritual illumination, wow. So this reading started off with love, but Spirit is saying you got to work on your spiritual self, okay? Spiritual illumination needs to happen. Meditation and spiritual baths, okay? I didn't pull these cards. Spirit pulled the cards. So, they want you to build up your spiritual armor, your spiritual defenses, to raise your vibration even higher, okay? And that means at this particular point in time, you should try and cut back on smoking marijuana, on drinking alcohol, popping pills, snorting cocaine. If these are the things you like to do, Spirit is saying at this time, that's not a good look, okay? I'm hearing, the soldier never sleeps in battle, okay? This is a saying in my tradition. So, the Spirit is saying that, there is something coming towards you that you have to be very keen. Your spiritual eye has to be open. You have to be physically and spiritually and emotionally ready to receive what is going to happen. So therefore, Spirit is saying it is to your benefit to start working on self so that you can be prepared for what's to come. Okay, and baptism in the river. Wow. Okay. Yes, that is saying to me that you definitely need a spiritual cleaning. It is definitely on order. Okay, you definitely need a spiritual cleaning. If some of you have access to river water, that would be awesome. I don't suggest you go to a river where you will slip in, where you will fall in, where there's a deep drop. Do not go to a river and get river water if any of those are the scenario, okay? But if there's a nice gradual place where you can just walk down to the water and safely get water, you don't have to go in at all and get your feet wet, none of that. You can just, dip down and get some water. That would be great. If you can't, then that's fine. If you cannot get river water to add to your spiritual bath, then and don't risk your life, please. Don't go by yourself. Don't go when it's dark. None of these things, please. Okay. You can just get a bowl of water and add a few drops of honey. Okay, and stir with your left hand, and pray for cleansing, for upliftment, to pray for sweetness and love and happiness in your life. Okay. And, you bathe soap and water. You could do this bath for like 5 days and put it over your head, air dry, dress in white and sleep in white. Okay. All right. And also, let me know what you experience with these baths in the comments, okay? Because I've had like many people that I've read who've taken these baths and they're just like, they've had like phenomenal experiences with them. I can't tell you how many people have come back to me about the white bath, especially with the white bath, okay? So now we're gonna go into seeing if there's any signs that figure prominently. I don't call out signs like that unless Spirit is like, some sign is really interfering or prominent in this reading. Okay, so just give me a couple seconds. All right, we have a description of someone in the love story. Wow. That came up. Woo. Another description of someone. Wow. For some of you, Spirit is telling me to tell you, like, you are your money. Okay? I don't know if you're in business for yourself, but like Spirit is saying, like, you are your money. So if you're not getting out there and doing what you need to do, you ain't gonna make no money. Okay? Okay, we got a time frame. Woo. We actually got 2 time frames. Okay. Wow. Okay, I think that's it with this deck. All right. Okay. So Spirit is saying that someone is short, and that's relatively speaking. Short, I guess, compared to you. Someone is short in this love story. Okay, and then someone walked away too soon. All right, so maybe this person is shorter than you. And this is the person that walked away too soon from the relationship. Maybe they walked away because they weren't ready to experience that level of love, that magnitude of love that was growing between you and this person. Maybe they did things to sabotage the relationship by, putting themselves out on the market, getting in, to a third party situation, and sabotaging it. So and so maybe this is the reason why the person walked away too soon. They were afraid to experience that level of love. They didn't feel like they were ready. They didn't know what that was. They were afraid of how they were feeling, okay, in the relationship with you. But someone is competing with you. Maybe it's this person that walked away that's competing with you. You know what I'm saying? They're posting things. It's like, a little like tit for tat. If you post a picture, then they post a picture. If you change your profile picture, they're going to change their profile picture. It's this kind of thing. So it could be the person that, you're not with that's competing with you, or it could be an ex of an ex that's competing with you and watching you, but someone is competing with you. So maybe this person that's competing with you is tall. Okay. But tall, someone in this relationship is tall. Okay. And tall, like I said, is relatively speaking to you. All right. But Spirit is saying, invest in yourself at all levels. Invest in yourself at all levels. Okay. Build yourself up spiritually, financially. Remember, I said the Spirit told me to tell you, like, you are your money. So if you're not getting up and hustling and getting out there, you ain't going to make no money. Okay. So, Spirit is saying, invest in yourself, like, build yourself up. All right. And Spirit is talking about danger from a car accident. Okay. So, yeah, with this storm and revolution, all this spiritual illumination, like I said, there's this undercurrent of something this energy, and I'm saying this, my head is tingling. This energy does not want to be exposed here, okay? But I'm exposing it. And so Spirit is exposing it, all right? And so Spirit wants you to be very careful. Be extra vigilant when you're in the car. No texting, no getting into emotional conversations on the phone as you were driving, okay? Because Spirit is saying there could be danger from a car accident. Now, if you don't drive, be careful of being on your bike. Be careful of crossing the street, because this energy is kind of looming around. It's like it's in your energy right now, okay? And so, when you're praying, you're going to be praying and directing your prayers towards protecting you from accidents and injuries and sickness and disease and ill health. And you can also do mantras for protection, which I have in my playlist on my channel. In addition to those mantras, Spirit is saying you should do mantras for love. Okay, this is a love reading. And so if you really want to start to get into the mode of cultivating love and getting ready to receive your soulmate, and making sure that everything goes smoothly in this connection, in this union with this person, Spirit is telling you to get ready. Like you're cultivating love, like self-love. You want to emanate divine love so that you can pull divine love to you. Okay, and so Spirit is wanting you to work on that. All right, and so Spirit is talking about winter time, December, January, February. So something significant is going to happen in the winter. It could be the storm or the revolution or the tower moment. It could be that karma hits someone. It could be, news of a pregnancy, news of an engagement, news of a divorce or a breakup. Something is going to happen in these winter months here. Okay. And then June, July, August, summer. So summer and winter are going to play out here significantly. It could be in the summertime or in the winter, okay, that an inheritance is coming to you. Now, when we get the inheritance card, inheritance card oftentimes talks about the passing of someone crossing over into the ancestral realm, okay? And so, Spirit could be preparing you that there could be, inheritance coming through money. Through the passing of someone. The inheritance could be money. It could be in the form of property, or belongings of someone, jewelry, some kind of assets that are going to be passed on to you. Okay. And so Spirit is letting you know that, it could be winter, that something happens, or it could be in the summertime. And so you now know how to direct your prayers, okay? If you know of anyone who is possibly sick, elderly, or whatever, you're going to be saying prayers for them, okay? I'm afraid someone is going to take you away from me, and so, this is why they could be, kind of checking you, seeing what you're doing, trying to compete with you, trying to one-up you, they don't want to lose you. They may not be able to handle you and take you as their own, but they don't want to give you up to anyone either. They don't want you to have anyone. All right. So it's just what's going on? You have to pray to be released from this energy and be able to move on so you can receive your true love. Okay. And guys, a baby is on the way. Someone in this love story is going to have a baby. Okay. It could be someone is pregnant already. Someone is going to get pregnant. Maybe there is a secret love child somewhere. And you're going to find out about this baby through this news, the sudden news that comes up. I don't know. There is a baby that's somewhere that's figuring prominently here. All right. So let's do this really quickly. Light this candle here. Okay, here we go. Mm-hmm. Yeah, someone is checking you out. Someone like someone's obsessing over your pictures. Wow. Oh, that's too many cards. We'll take. Okay, see, this is it's playing out now. It's playing out now. This is the reason why you have to do all this spiritual illumination, guys. Let me make sure there's no cards. Okay, it's all coming together now. All right. All right. Weather affects your mood. This goes for a time of year as well. So you may be deeply or affected by the time of year, the weather. Spirit is just making note of this. For some of you, you may go into a slight depression, and you may not know that you're depressed. Okay, you may be dismissing it as someone else, something else. Maybe that's why you're going into the hermit mode, or you've been in the hermit mode because of this weather, the changes in the weather and the season. Spirit is saying that I'm in love with two people. So you may have to choose between two people. Or someone may have to choose between two people. Like, this is the Two of Pentacles in traditional tarot. But I'm obsessed with your pictures on social media. So, you could be stalking someone, like, obsessing with their photos, or someone could be obsessing with your photos, looking to see who's liking your photos, commenting on your photos. Okay, someone is watching you, okay? They may not know how to express themselves completely to you, but they're definitely watching you. It's almost like the Page of Swords energy. But the relationship is toxic. Get out of it before you get hurt. Okay, so somewhere in this love story, there is a toxic relationship. There are toxic people in this relationship. There is something that is not right, okay? And Spirit is saying be very careful with being in a toxic relationship. Toxic is, having knockdown, drag out fights, threatening to hurt people, scratching up people's cars, slashing tires, all kinds of stuff that is just not healthy. Okay, but someone has paid someone to do a love spell. So Spirit is saying that someone has commissioned someone to do some kind of spiritual work on your relationship, either the relationship that did not work out or any relationship that you tried to get into currently. It may not be able to come to fruition. It may not be able to blossom, okay? Because someone has paid someone to block it, all right? Like I said, people got a lot of time on their hands. People, have ancestors in their bloodline that were able to manifest things. They were curanderos, espiritistas, priests, pastors, prophetesses, witch doctors, herbalists, healers, okay, imams. All right, these people were spiritually gifted. And so, the person who's conjuring these things may not follow in the traditions of their ancestors, but they do in fact have this running in their DNA. So they could simply just sit and obsess about you getting in a car accident, and obsess about it so much and manifest it so that you get in a car accident. Okay, that is why you have to be praying morning, noon, and night. From the time you put your foot out the bed from the time you go to the shower, from the time you get in your car, you got to be praying around the clock. Okay, one time a day is not going to cut it. All right, because someone is throwing something. There's an undercurrent of that. Spirit wants you to do a love bath, pink champagne, honey, the heads of 5 yellow roses, and 5 perfumes or oils. You put it in a bath. Stir with your left hand. You're stirring for what you want in love and relationships and a partner. You can light a pink candle a yellow candle as you're praying. You're praying for what you want. You go into the shower, you wash off with soap and water, rinse, and then you're going to dump this over your head. You're going to spread this bath out over 5 days, okay? And see what happens, all right? Don't leave candles lit unattended, please, because you have this energy of someone trying to manipulate things spiritually. So just be very careful. There's a new love interest on the scene, though. Someone is coming on the scene, so don't worry. If they're not already here, they're coming, okay? And Spirit is saying that your ancestors light the way to your success in love and relationships. So Spirit is saying it is to your benefit to big up your ancestors. How do you do that? You set up an ancestor altar for them. Okay, you put down a cool, refreshing glass of water and you dedicate it to your ancestors. You put down a bouquet of flowers. You can put down a white candle. Okay, and you dedicate each and every one of these things to your ancestors. And you know, your ancestors are people in your bloodline that lived a relatively decent life, that did not abuse you, molest you. Okay, you can put up pictures of your ancestors, just cut out all the living people. All right, you can put down, like if your grandfather drank whiskey, put down a bottle of whiskey for him. If your grandmother smoked Newport cigarettes, put down a pack of Newport cigarettes with her. If you have coffee in the morning, before you put that coffee to your mouth, you're going to find a chipped cup, a glass, chipped mug, chipped glass, chipped plate. You're going to put black coffee in that mug for your ancestors. Okay, if you eat food, if you're eating, like, say, chicken and rice and salad, before you put that food to your mouth, you're going to find a chipped or broken plate that you have. You're going to put down just a teeny tiny bit of each one of those foods. You're going to place it down at your ancestor shrine and you're going to knock 3 times. Okay, and this is how you acknowledge your ancestors. These are the people whose shoulders you stand on. Okay, they may not be immediate ancestors. They could be ancestors from 100 years ago, 200 years ago, 300 years ago, thousands of years ago. Okay, but Spirit is saying that you will not have longevity and happiness and love if you do not acknowledge your ancestors. Okay, this is on you. You don't have to do it. But Spirit is saying they light the way to your success in love and relationships. Just saying. Okay. Chakra work is needed. So Spirit wants you to definitely align your chakras. So you can, there are mantras that you can look at on my playlist to align your chakras. Like the one word that you can say 108 times is Om or Om. Okay. And that helps to open up your third eye and your crown chakra. Okay. And so there's chakra work that needs to be done. Chakra work, your chakras, the mantras are like medicine for your soul to open you up. Okay. And to align you. A married man wants you as his mistress. Okay. A married person or someone who's, you know, in a long-term relationship wants to take you as their side piece, their side guy, their side girl. Okay. Spirit is saying, like, there's someone in this love story that wants to take you, but you got to know, like, is it worth it? You know, because when it gets around holiday time, it gets a little dicey. Valentine's Day, you know how people start acting up on Valentine's Day. Do you really want to go through that? Okay. Or when they go and take their summer vacations, the whole family, and you don't see them. All right. Are you going to be able to deal with that? That's what comes along with being a mistress, a side guy, or a side girl. And you have been cursed and need a spiritual cleaning and a reading. Guys, like I said, I didn't pull these cards. Spirit pulled the cards. So this is why Spirit is saying you need to take these baths. The white bath, the love bath, okay, that honey bath. You need to continue to spiritually clean yourself because someone is putting their tongue on you. They are wishing ill of you, okay? And if you are not vibrating high, if you're drinking alcohol, if you're sick, if you're doing drugs, that lowers your vibration and it opens you up to being attacked by spiritual energies, curses, spells, hexes, brujeria, witchcraft, all the kinds of stuff, okay? So your ancestors want to build you up. They want to protect you. And the spirit guides are here. Okay, there is a secret love child. Like I said, someone went and there's a secret love child somewhere that you're gonna find out about. All right, and there's someone that wants a higher commitment with you to the church for a wedding. This is what it ends on, honey. So get ready, get your spirits right, get into prayer and meditation. If you pray one time a day, pray several times a day. All right, because spirit is getting you ready for your soulmate. All right, and someone wants a higher commitment. And I'm excited for you. Just put the good foot forward. Get the things done that you got to get done. If you identify with anything in this reading, please email me at ayabaswind, WYND999 @gmail.com. My readings last about an hour and a half. Okay, so you get a whole bunch of reading for your money. All right. And that's if it pertains, if anything in this reading pertains to you. Okay. And I will see you for December 2020, Sag season. Have a great evening and a great holiday season. Ciao.